Honorable PM's letter on 30th May 2020. My fellow Indian, this day last year began a golden chapter in the history of Indian democracy. It was after several decades that the people of country voted back a full-term government with a full majority. Once again, I bow to the 130 crore people of India and democratic ethos of the nation. During normal times, I would have been in your midst. However, the present circumstances do not permit that. That is why I seek your blessings through this letter. Your affection, goodwill, and active cooperation have given new energy and inspiration. The way you have showcased the collection strength of the democracy is guiding light for the whole world. Back in 2014, the people of country voted for a substantive transformation. In the last 5 years, the nation saw how the administrative apparatus broke itself free from status quo and from the swamp of the corruption as well as misgovernance. True to the spirit of Antyodaya, the lives of millions have been transformed. From 2014 to 2019, India's status rose significantly. The dignity of poor was enhanced. The nation achieved financial inclusion, free gas and electricity connection, total sanitization coverage, and made progress towards ensuring housing for all. India demonstrated its mettle through the surgical strike and air strike. At the same time, decades-old demands such as OROP, One Nation, One Tax, GST, better MSP for farmers were fulfilled. In 2019, the people of India voted not merely for continuity but also with a dream of taking India into new heights, a dream of making India a global leader. The decisions taken in the last 1 year are directed at fulfilling this dream. Today, 130 crore people feel involved and integrated in the development of trajectory of the nation. The light of Janshakti and Rakshashakti has ignited the entire nation powered by a mantra of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. India is marching forward in all spheres. My fellow Indian, in the light of 1 year, some of the decisions were widely discussed and remain etched in the public discourse. Abrogation of Article 370 furthered the spirit of national unity and integration. The Ram Mandir judgment delivered unanimously by Honorable Supreme Court of India brought an amicable end to the debate persisting for centuries. The barbaric practice of triple talaq has been confined to the dustbin of the history. Amendment to the Citizenship Act was an expression of India's compassion and spirit of inclusiveness. But there have been many other decisions that have added momentum to the nation's development trajectory. The creation of post of Chief of Defence Staff was long pending reform that has improved coordination amongst the armed forces. At the same time, India has stepped up preparation for Mission Gaganyaan. Empowering the poor, farmers, women and youth has remained our priority. PM Kisan Samman Nidhi now includes all the farmers. In just 1 year, more than Rs 72,000 has been deposited in the account of 9 crore 50 lakh farmers. The Jal Jeevan Mission will ensure supply of potable drinking water through piped connection to over 15 crore rural households. A huge campaign of free vaccination is being conducted for better health of our 50 crore livestock. For the first time in our country's history, farmers, farmer laborers, small shopkeepers and workers in unorganized sector are assured the provision of regular monthly pension for Rs 3,000 after the age of 60 years. Besides the facility of availing bank loans, a separate department has also been created for fishermen. Several other decisions have been taken to strengthen the fisheries sectors. This will boost the blue economy. Similarly, it has been decided to constitute a Vyapari Kalyan Board for timely resolution of problems of the traders. Higher quantum of financial assistance is being provided to more than 7 crore women attached to self-help groups. Recently, the loans without guarantee for self-help groups has been doubled to 20 lakh from earlier 10 lakh. Keeping in mind the education for tribal children, we have begun the construction of more than 400 new Eklavya model residential schools. Several people-friendly laws have been ensured in during the last year. Our parliament has broken the decades-old record in terms of productivity. As a result, whether it has been Consumer Protection Act, the amendment to Chit Fund law, or the laws to provide more protection to women, children, and Divyang, their passage in the parliament was expedited. As a result of policies and decisions of the government, the rural-urban gap is shrinking. For the first time, the number of rural Indians using internet is 10% more than number of urban Indians. The list of such historic action and the decisions taken in the nation's interest would be too long to detail in this letter, but I must say that every day of this year my government has worked round the clock with full vigor taking and implementing these decisions. My fellow Indian, as we were moving ahead at fast pace in the fulfillment of hopes and aspirations of our countrymen, the coronavirus global pandemic enforced our country as well. While on one hand there are powers with great economic resources and the state-of-the-art healthcare system, on the other hand is our country besieged with the problems amidst a vast population and limited resources. Many feared that India will become a problem for the world when corona hits India. But today, through sheer confidence and resilience, you have transformed the way the world looks at us. You have proven that the collective strength and potential of Indians is unparalleled compared even to the powerful and prosperous country of the world. Be it clapping and lighting a lamp to honoring of corona warriors by Indian Armed Forces, Janta Curfew, or by faithful adherence to rules and during national-wide lockdown. On every occasion, you have shown that Ek Bharat is the guarantee for Shresth Bharat. Ek Bharat is the guarantee for the Shresth Bharat. In a crisis of this magnitude, it can certainly not be claimed that no one suffered any inconvenience or discomfort. Our laborers, migrant workers, artisans, and craftsmen in small-scale industries, hawkers, and such fellow countrymen have undergone tremendous suffering. We are working in a united and undetermined way to alleviate their troubles. However, we have to take care to ensure that inconveniences that we are facing to do not turn into disaster. Hence, this is very important for every Indian to follow all the rules and guidelines. We have displayed patience so far and should continue to do so. This is one of the important reasons for India being safer and better state than many other countries. This is a long battle, but we have started transferring on a path of victory, and victory is our collective resolve. In the last few days, a super cyclone has wreaked havoc in parts of West Bengal and Orissa. Here too the resilience of the people of these states is noteworthy. Their courage inspires the people of India. Dear friend, at such a time there is also a widespread debate on how economics are of various countries, including India's, will recover. At such time, there is also a widespread debate on how the economies of various countries, including India's, will recover. However, given the way India has surprised the world with its unity and resolve in the fight against coronavirus, there is a firm belief that we will also set an example in economic revival. In economic domain, through their strength, 130 crore Indians can not only surprise the world but also inspire it. It is the need of the hour that we must become self-reliant. We have to move forward based on our abilities in our own way, and there is only one way to do that. It is Atmanirbhar Bharat, or self-reliant India. The recent rupees 20 lakh crore package given for Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan is a major step in this direction. This initiative will usher in a new era of opportunities of every Indian, be it our farmers, workers, small entrepreneurs, or youth associated with startups. The fragrance of Indian soil, along with the sweat, hard work, and talent of our workers, will create products that will reduce India's dependence on imports and will move towards self-reliance. Dear friend, in this journey of last 6 years, you have continuously showered me with love and blessings. It is the strength of our blessings that it has made the nation take historic decisions and progress rapidly in last 1 year. However, I am also aware that there is a lot that needs to be done. There are many challenges and problems that our country faces. I am working day and night. There could be deficiencies in me, but there is nothing that our country lacks. So I believe in you, your strength and your abilities even more than I believe in myself. The source of strength of my resolve is you, your support, blessing and affection. Due to global pandemic, This is certainly a time of crisis, but for us Indians, this is also a time of firm resolve. We must always remember that the present and future of 130 crore will never be dictated by an adversity. We will decide our present and future. We will move ahead on the path of progress and victory will be ours. It is said that Kritme Dakshe Haste Jyotismve Ahitah. This means if we have action and duty on one hand, then success is assured in the other hand. With prayers for our country's success, I bow to you once again. My heartiest wishes to you and your family. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay aware, stay informed. Your Pradhan Sevak Narendra Modi.